The room was silent. Not out of formality or protocol, but out of awe. Princess Charlotte, the young royal with a spark in her eyes and the grace of her mother, had just opened her mouth to sing, and left everyone in the room completely speechless. It wasn't just any gathering. This was a quiet, private family moment inside the walls of Windsor Castle. No media, no crowds, no rehearsals. Just Charlotte, her family, and a song. It all began during a casual evening after dinner. Prince William had been playing soft melodies on a tablet, songs that the children loved. Suddenly, Charlotte requested one of her favorites, a ballad by Adele. Her voice was quiet at first, unsure, like any child testing the air. But within moments it grew. Full of emotion, perfectly in tune, and carrying a warmth that none of them expected. Her voice wasn't loud or flashy. It was pure, honest, full of feeling. Prince George stopped what he was doing. Prince Louis, usually a ball of energy, sat completely still. Prince William looked at Catherine, and the two of them just stared, eyes wide, mouth slightly open. Even the family dog paused, sensing something unusual. Catherine, who's always been deeply in tune with her children's personalities, had tears in her eyes. She had heard Charlotte sing before, but never like this. Never with such soul. Princess Charlotte's song didn't last long, just under 2 minutes, but in that brief time, she managed to move her entire family in a way no one could have predicted. When she finished, there was silence. Not awkward, just stunned. Then came the applause. Not the polite royal clapping you might expect, but the real kind. The kind where hands meet in celebration, in pride, in love. Prince William reportedly hugged her tightly, whispering something only she could hear. Whatever he said made her smile shyly and hide her face in his chest. Catherine pulled her close, holding her cheeks in both hands, and said softly, "That was beautiful, darling." But the moment didn't end there. Later that night, the conversation returned to her voice. The Queen Consort, Camilla, who had been told about the performance by Prince William, was said to be deeply touched. Word quickly spread across the extended family. But what made this different from any other sweet family memory was what happened next. A discreet video, taken by a staff member who had been helping with audio setup earlier in the evening, captured a brief clip of Charlotte singing. It wasn't staged. It wasn't meant for the world. But someone within the palace circle was so moved, they shared it privately with a trusted friend in the music world. That friend, an executive with close ties to several British musicians, including Adele herself. Within days, whispers of Princess Charlotte's voice began making rounds behind closed doors. A few insiders who saw the clip reportedly said, it was like hearing the soul of her mother and the control of a trained performer. Another said, she's only 10, but you can already feel the emotion in her delivery. It's haunting in the best way. And then, the unexpected happened. Adele herself, who was in London preparing for a special charity event, was shown the video by someone close to the palace. According to those present, Adele was visibly touched. She smiled, nodded slowly, and reportedly said, "That's from the heart. You can't teach that." While she didn't make any public statement, sources close to her said she was blown away. The news didn't stay hidden for long. By the end of the week, a brief description of Charlotte's impromptu performance had leaked to royal watchers and the press. Though the palace refused to comment directly, online fan pages and YouTube channels lit up with speculation. Viewers couldn't get enough of the idea that a future royal star might be blossoming, not in politics or diplomacy, but in the world of music. Many drew comparisons to Princess Diana, who was known for her love of music and performance, and to Catherine, who has supported the arts publicly and privately for years. The idea that Charlotte may inherit that same creative soul felt not only believable, but deeply emotional. Social media exploded with the idea. Could Princess Charlotte become the royal family's first musical sensation? Could she carry not only the legacy of the monarchy but also forge her own artistic identity? But the story goes deeper than a single song. Family insiders say that Charlotte has always been musically inclined. From an early age, she would hum lullabies in perfect pitch, mimic melodies she heard only once, and dance around the living room with complete freedom. Her connection to music wasn't learned, it was lived. Something natural. Something deep. Catherine has reportedly encouraged this side of her daughter. Piano lessons began when she was 6, and Charlotte is said to have a keen ear for tone and a strong memory for lyrics. But until now, her musical gift had remained largely within the family circle. What makes the story even more heartwarming is the support she's received from her siblings. Prince George, often seen as the more reserved and duty-minded of the trio, has become one of Charlotte's biggest cheerleaders. And little Louis, who adores his big sister, reportedly insists on being her backup dancer whenever she performs at home. But what's next? Will the world ever hear her sing publicly? The palace has not confirmed anything, and given Charlotte's age, it's unlikely she'll be thrown into the spotlight. But royal watchers believe this moment may signal a slow, organic introduction of her talent to the world, possibly through charitable events or royal concerts in the future. What's clear is that Princess Charlotte's voice isn't just a sweet surprise. It's a reminder that even behind palace gates, there are dreams, talents, and human moments that transcend tradition. This isn't just about a royal child singing a song. It's about how a family, so often seen as a symbol, shared a moment of raw emotion and pride. It's about how talent, no matter where it comes from, can stop time. And it's about how Princess Charlotte, already admired for her charm and confidence, may just have a gift that touches millions, not just as a princess, but as a performer. In a world hungry for authenticity, that simple, powerful voice might be exactly what the royal family, and the public, didn't know they needed. A future star? Maybe. But one thing's for sure, that night, in a quiet room, a little girl sang, and changed everything.